never a cap. Out of the draft, watching me ball. Soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them all, breaking them all, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do. Sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, maybe the shoes, maybe the team, maybe the camp, maybe the crew. You need a win, who need a win? That's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine. Never could doubt mine. They running the route, I leave them outline when I hit them. We just step on, spin move, in zone, let's go. Caught the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. We just step on, spin move, in zone, let's go. Caught the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. Putting it down for that. Time I was down and out. Had to bring grinding back. Doing the drills and working the wheel where you're grinding at. You know what it be. Playing this here for the keeps. Had to make off with a feast. A family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now. Breathe down with the gang now. They're here with a lane now.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. Taken from about the 12. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check right.
And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down.
31-yard line.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Complete to
the
Max
extra effort
Williams.
after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Arizona.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's how we do
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
It's complete to Hopkins. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Touchdown,
DeAndre Hopkins,
Zane Gonzalez
41
lining up for the
yards.
extra point.
And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, 49ers nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Richie James on the return. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass
Richie
there.
James
Call it the
on
26.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he stopped
Mostert,
immediately
the
there.
ball carrier.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Mostert,
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
On the tackle.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends,
loss
extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Here we go.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down. A play fake from Mostert, now Garoppolo. He'll buy some time right. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. Ouch, you thought you had the defensive stand. Roughing the passer wipes it out.
What does every defense talk about? 3 and out, right? Thought they were able to get off the field. Not so.
This is Mostert. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
The tackle
made by Devondre Campbell.
It's a
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Here's Garoppolo tossing quickly out wide. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
That's good.
7 yards there and a first down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right, you're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
On play action, it's Garoppolo sliding out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, lived to fight another down, right?
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 5. First down, San Francisco. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk.
The handoff.
Tackle made there by Robert Alford.
Robert Alford on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd
right
and
back
6
to Juszczyk again.
The Cardinals,
and he'll be taken down at the 34.
The ball carried
big
by
man
the
with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Play action. Garoppolo. Open man is Ayuk, complete. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
1st and 10.
To me, there's nothing like watching rookie effort in the NFL. So excited to be there. They're going to give you the max on each and every play, aren't they?
Well, he proved himself on that catch, that's for sure.
I think he may have proved himself to the point where he's going to get a second here.
Tevin Coleman,
and he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
McKinnon, the
they
ball
stopped
carrier.
After only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Devondre Campbell. A gain of a yard.
3rd down and nickel formation here defensively.
No gain on this defense. No gain.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
49ers nothing. Robbie Gould on for the field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And they're on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on me, partner.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So,
well, here's the deal. Getting a 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-part drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Check safety, check safety. Mike check 33. 33.
Throwing again. Murray buying time to his left. It's complete to Williams. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Andy Lee on to kick it away.
For the Cardinals.
The speedster Dante Pettis back deep to return. And this ball's going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
1st and 10.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
13-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
You got nothing today. You got nothing. 11.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Check. Fresno.
On play action, now Garoppolo rolling to his right. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Garoppolo to his tight end Kittle for a Niner first down.
10 at the 26-yard line.
Hey, come on.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll make it second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 13, it's a first down. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
Garoppolo's pass.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Of only a yard. It's 4th down.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score.
Okay, Betty, I see you.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. The 20. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown Cardinals. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you haven't been taught.
The Niners take over 1st and 10. At their own
the 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Dancing, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
By the Cardinals.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
Murray's pass.
A Cardinal first down, Murray to Hopkins.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the gun, Murray rolling to his left. Touchdown, Arizona.
Murray
that score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead is up to 18 now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Jalen Thompson picks it, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And the third quarter will start with a touchback as that one lands in the end zone. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Shocker. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 12 yards there and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mostert. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
3 yards remain for 2nd down.
Rip left. Go ahead. Check, 59. Hey, D-line, let's get in there.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
It's 3rd and 1.
Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residence.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
1st and 10.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
That catch good for only a couple.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Under 10.
He'll buy some time right.
Sponge. Go.
Over the middle to Kittle, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals 18. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at
so
the
from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Mostert. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
The
second and goal from inside the 5.
A pickup of 2.
One more time to Mostert. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
Mostert.
Taking it in from 4
Touchdown,
yards out.
49ers.
And the 49ers get a score closer. It's up and good, and the lead is down now. At 11, it's 21-10.
Makes the score Cardinals 21, 49ers 10.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before reaching
Murray's
the 45-yard line.
To DeAndre
that
Hopkins.
play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
And the
Cardinals, big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Flush to his right. Complete to his running back, Kenyon Drake. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
For DeAndre Hopkins. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
There you go.
Running for the shotgun with Drake. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Brandon, I got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on his faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked
off by Quan Williams. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one,
take over,
but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
On the move to his left. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
2nd and 7.
Hey, come on. Ready? Get ready. 58's the mic. 58's the mic.
And down he'll go at the 25. 7 yards there and a first down.
Raheem Mostert averaged 5.6 yards per carry last year. That was second in the NFL. So it's safe to say that it paid off that he patterned his work ethic after his hero, Frank Gore, the former 49er. That's a guy who really shows you how to go out and get it done each and every day. Raheem Mostert patterned him and had a breakout season in 2019 with the 49ers.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards at the 46-yard line. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 46. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
At the Cardinals' 39-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Buda Baker with a pick. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Andy Isabella was the intended target. That'll bring up second down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Murray to give. This is Drake. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Right check, 33. 33. Rip right. Check.
And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And able to find Kirk complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Jimmy Ward.
Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward.
Murray's pass.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Steps away. Now a desperation throw. And that's caught inside the 30. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Garoppolo on 1st down. His throw caught right around the 6. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 of the 6.
That's
23 yards, the final tally.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Seven consonants, one vowel. Here's Juszczyk. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
49ers.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers are back within a score. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. Back to throw, Garoppolo. And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th.
18. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. From the 6. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Eluding the pressure right. That ball complete to Isabella. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Well, some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Taken
they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They give it off here to the tight end. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 40. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Murray now to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they'll be down just outside of the end zone at the 1-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it.
11.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, based on the last 2 play calls we just witnessed, the word conservative is not in their playbook. Incomplete, and then they decide to throw deep from this point on the field. That's a team that's really getting after it.
Now a desperation throw deep down. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Oh,
now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
Check. 58's the money. 58's the money. Coming to you.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Out to his left. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. He was looking for the rookie Brandon Ayuk. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Credit the sack there to Chandler Jones.
When I watch Chandler Jones play for the Arizona Cardinals, I actually get a little bit jealous because he does his job as well as anyone in the league. He's played 64 games for Arizona starting this season, 60 sacks in that time frame. That's just under 1 per game. That type of success rate will not only keep you on the field, but also garner you a lot of honors.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.